my beautiful lovelies. Welcome to Divine Light. Today's reading is about your inner child. As you can see, I have prepared 5 groups instead of 4 today because I want to make it as personal and private reading as possible for today. I understand that different people may share different childhood and some are more complicated than the others, so I made an extra pile for today so that the energy may find the most appropriate piles to deliver us the best information. In today's readings, each of us may have multiple childhood states and traumas that we need to heal, so it's important for us to pay attention about our inner child. After today's reading, feel free to come back in the future to check out different piles to connect with your inner child at different states and possibly different traumas that need to be healed. So take what you resonate and feel free to meditate on the piles and pick your group. Once you're ready, let's get started. Hello, my beautiful group number 1. If you have to pick this bottle, this will be your inner child for today. Let's put it aside. So the flower therapy deck I have for today. Let's check out what flower is represented as your inner child at this state. We have open your third eye. It's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you see the truth. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Is there any more information? So the theme card here or keyword card here kind of makes me feel that you're quite perceptive with your clairvoyance. That ability may or may not be covered due to certain reasons, and it's telling you to open up to that third eye power, third eye chakra. I want to find out more about what's going on with your inner child. Let's see what Tarot has to say. 8 of Cups. Oh, looks like you just finished a stage and going on to the next phase of your life. The Magician in reversed. The Strength. Ooh. Your inner child seems pretty fun. Ooh, now Pentacles. Through, Empress. And Ace of Pentacles reversed. See if there's any more before I start. Okay. So the tarot cards here. I think your inner child's in a quite fulfilling state. You don't have to work very hard, as in like work-wise. It's mainly quite joyful, easy energy. Things are manifested for you. We also have the Strength card. You may or may not have a pet during this state of your inner child. Although things aren't perfect, but quite fulfilling in a way. Not stressful at all. You don't have to put a lot of hard work in. Maybe there's something here. Because the flower here is trying to tell you open up your third eye chakra here to perceive better. The Four of Cups reversed here, I think, is trying to say that within this phase of your inner child, there might have been a better opportunity in front of you, but you didn't grab it or didn't see it. And King of Swords in reversed next to it. Feel like though you have enough strength, but the determination might be something that needed to be focused on. If at the time you had grabbed certain opportunities, certain options, things may play out differently. If you weren't fogged by things that didn't matter as much, you might have made very different decisions at the time. That's what I feel. But overall, the really, happy, easy energy here. Self-fulfilling. If you had alone time, you're pretty happy about it. If you had pets, it's pretty harmonious at the time. Let's see if there's any more info about your inner child. The resting tree. Yeah, like I said, you didn't have to work. Patience, stillness. It was just like enjoying your alone time. The resting tree. You didn't have a lot of things to do, really. It was just your time. Let's see if there's any more info. I got 2 more here. One is the Keeper of the Scales and the Hawk Prince. Okay. One talks about fairness and balance. One talks about spirit communication. Okay, so I think that's definitely your inner child trying to reach out to you, trying to communicate to you. The Keeper of the Scales. I think you do have a quite healthy relationship with your inner child. At least in a quite balanced way. You don't feel overwhelmed or too anything. There's no extreme energy. Quite calm here. Enjoying your free time, enjoying, you might have a very interesting, fulfilling inner world where your inner child belongs in. And your childhood might be full of easy energy and joy, where even things might be going on in the world, but you never had to do anything about it. Things were sorted by other parties, or you just had your own world to fill your inner child. Overall seemed pretty positive to me. I want to see if your inner child want to tell you anything, or if there's anything that they wanted to say to you, because we had the communication here. Does your inner child want to say anything to you? Let's see. Trust the timing, weight of the world. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Boundaries, let it go. It is not yours to carry. Either you have already healed your inner child, and these messages were essential for that to happen, or in order to heal further, these 2 info are here. So at the time, you might feel stagnant. Your inner child might feel time is so slow. Why have I been waiting all the time? And then grabbing on something that isn't the perfect for you, because I saw a better option there, but you might have missed. And here says boundaries and let it go. It's not yours to carry. Like I said, your inner child didn't have a lot of things to carry on their shoulders or back. It just a lot of air energy here. Just kind of go with the flow, enjoy my time, maybe a bit of water here. And then trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So if you want to heal your inner child further, just tell them that time is an illusion for them. You're on the right pace, on the right journey, and time doesn't matter. And if you kept counting on time, you would find time going very slow. But if you try and focus on your own well-being, which is what I see, like the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles, then everything will work out at the right timing. So trust the timing here. Group 1's energy is very relaxed and easy. So if you have already healed your inner child, congratulations. They look very, very good for me. So I have some postcards here. So the energy may shift. This might be your inner child's message for the current you, or you to your inner child's message, or maybe a spirit guide trying to assist your inner child. This could be anything, because I feel the energy may or may not be completed already when it comes to your inner child. Let's go with this one. So this postcard. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Yes. Something was hidden in the plain sight that you weren't able to see. And that might be the improvement that's needed for you from your child, your inner child, to the current you. Checking with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential of your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, how it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experiences the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. Yeah, I did pick up the brave energy here with the strength. So you're actually equipped with everything you need from your inner child. All you need is take action, but trust the timing while you do so. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. I hope that postcard did resonate. It did seem to align with our previous cards and meanings. I want to get you some keywords, whether it's something you need from your inner child or if it's something that you want to communicate with your inner child. It could be the key qualities. So we have love. Yes. Let's start with love, shall we? Fearless. Yes, we did literally talked about being brave to the next stage. Hope. Have hope. Trust the process. Hopeful. Lastly, we got forever. Yes. You're a quite complete soul from what I can see. You're not broken, even if you experienced something. You're strong, powerful enough to self-fulfill. It's a very gifted soul. And how we started was, if you needed help, you can feel free to try unblock your third eye chakra. It can help you move forward in the next progress. And I believe that's your inner child's support to you. Always love yourself, to be fearless about what you're about to face and any options. There isn't right or wrong. It's all about life experience. It's all about what comes first and then what comes later. And then always be very hopeful about the outcome. And you're forever, okay? Do value yourself when it comes to that. Okay. Let me see if there's any lucky charms for you. The disco ball came out so often lately. So this is saying that you're so shine, bright and complete and independent as you are, and you will continuously be like this, if not even better. And trusting your own light, you are there for a reason and purpose. So don't be afraid to shine your own light. I think that's all I have for you for today. Feel free to check out different groups at different times to check out if there's any more of your inner child at different states, any other possible information that you needed to hear. This is the first time I'm doing 5 piles, so feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know anything to improve on. Really hope you enjoyed. Best of luck, and I wish to see you in my future videos. Hello, my beautiful group number 2. Welcome to Divine Light. If you have picked this bottle, this will be your reading all about your inner child. Let's check out your keyword for this pile. This is a key flower. Pure pressure. Don't let others you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. I see. So during this period or this stage of your inner child, there might be some situations when it comes to peer pressure. And this flower therapy card wants you to know that you know the best, better than any of those who attempt to give you pressure to make you certain decisions that isn't the best for you. So do trust yourself. Trust your inner wisdom. It's kind of like children tend to say all those real and authentic things. They're a lot bolder than adults were because they know what's right for them. And maybe try look for that piece of you. Okay, let's see what does Tarot has for us today. We have the High Priest reversed. Yeah, so whatever your situation is, they may not serve to your highest purpose, is what I see. The Hangman upright and the Tower. Okay, I think it's inevitable that you break out from your current situation because you knew that this is not the best for you. Yes, Page of Wands. You probably already know this. Page of Wands upright. You're seeking other possibilities here. With Two of Pentacles reversed, you haven't yet decided what to do next or which direction to take. But I think it is inevitable to leave the situation that isn't the best for you. Ooh, okay. When it comes to the rest of the tarot cards here, we have Six of Swords, Two of Wands, and of Pentacles. If you keep on going on this boat that's going to sink one day, or maybe currently sinking already, the whole boat will be sinked eventually. Whereas if you start look outwards, start look for another path, Two of Wands, along with Page of Wands, I think it would be wise to try and move on, check out different possibilities for you. And if you could hear the crazy motorcycle engine noise, I think that's a sign to tell you that maybe it's time to move forward. Ten of Pentacles here. I think eventually you will get very fulfilled regardless of what you were looking for, but not with the current state. The Tower here. When a stage or phase ought to be ended, it will happen. And especially when you know that this is not best for you. Five of Swords reversed here. I think your peers or your surrounding subjects, humans who's around you, they don't have the best intentions for you. They only look for, kind of like they're looking for beings who would agree with them instead of securing the values within individuals. That's what I feel. They want groups, not individuals who might be good at something for the team. They're only seeking conformity instead of value from you. And I think that would be the main reason why you want to change and move on to the next. Let me see if there's anything else from your inner child. The Chess Queen, trust, strategizing. Okay, I think your inner child is very smart at this point, that they want you to trust because they have it all planned out for you. Whether if you play chess or not, I think your inner child might be really good at this, maybe better than you. So maybe if you want to try and communicate with your inner child how to get this thing sorted, securing the further possibilities for yourself, but trust that you have the power within you to solve the current situation. It's like if you read those chess books about the strategies, what to do, and then you read it a long time ago and you forgot about it. Later, you get confused on the situation, not sure what to do, and suddenly you saw the chess book again, and then as you open the book, start reading, you realize, wait, I knew this long before. I should have known this, but why did I forget about it? So that's what I feel from this card. And then we also have the Hungry Ghost, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. Yes, so do be careful and do be aware. Why did you get yourself into the situation from the first place? Okay, do you need these people? Do you have some unhealthy attachment? I see the inner child version of you being more strategic about the current situation. Just be careful, where are you spreading your obsessions at You know, you don't want to waste your energy on something, you know, no matter how hard. At this place, you're just gonna sink eventually because the swords is not something you can control and they're already on a boat. So no matter how hard you work on it, it's gonna sink anyway. So the best suggestion is to detach from a situation. So if you have any negative attachment towards the current situation, I think your inner child want you to be very aware of this. I have number 14 here. Let's see if there's any more. The Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. Yeah, I think you need a bit of fire mode right now if you're seeking out. Because sometimes burning out could be the way to get yourself out. Sometimes when it comes to emotions, a bit water energy here, it can be difficult and tricky to deal with. But if you can borrow some fire energy, the determination here from the Fire Prince with optimism, I think you can solve the problem quite quickly, or at least more determined about what you really want. So I have some postcards with me, and this might be information from your inner child or your information towards your inner child, but I think should be your inner child's information for you, because I think at this point your inner child may know better. Or it could just simply be a supportive spirit guide that's trying to help you with the current situation. Let's see what's this information about. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creation of spirits in total awe. Always unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawlessness. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. I see now the chess queen here. You know when you play chess, I don't know if you do, but we have a time clock on the side because I used to play chess. Once you run out of time, no matter the situation on the chessboard, you lose the game. So this card gives me the feeling that right now isn't the time trying to protect all your pieces. It's the time trying to win, or trying to find a better solution to solve the current situation. Be strategic. Because if you want to win a chess game, it's not about how many pieces you have. Okay, it's not about the quantity. It's about if you can kill the king, if you can checkmate the king. So being the queen as one of the most, actually the most powerful piece in chess, there's a lot of things you can do on chessboard when you have a queen. It's like the combination of bishop and the rook at the same time, and it's very flexible. And at this point, I think this information or this letter postcard is trying to tell you, stop trying to protect everything. Stop being a perfectionism at this stage, because eventually, say if you give up on certain piece as a bait, and when the fish bites, you will hook the fish, which you get better. But if you never put a worm there in the first place, there won't be any fish. It's like if the water is too clear, there's no fish. It's a saying. In order to have things flow, there got to be flaws in there, and not every flaws that you can control. So if you want to change or better the situation, maybe try to look at a bigger picture, how you can play with the conditions and things you have to make it serve you better in the long term instead of just the current situation. The fact that the boat might sink may not necessarily be a bad thing only, because if the boat never sinks, all three of them were just relying on the boat and this guy working so hard trying to make it move. But if the boat sinks, on the other hand, they will have to learn how to swim, which is an extra skills, actually extra surviving skills. So that being said, there are things you cannot control and there are things you can control. When it comes to things that you can control, try and make some freedom for yourself and others. I want to give you some keywords, whether it's from your inner child or key qualities that you are currently equipped or you needed to hear. We only have 2. Protected. Yes, no matter what you do, no matter what decision you make, no matter what path you choose, you are protected. Also, I have grace. Yes. When it comes to grace, it just makes me feel trying to love yourself from the inside so you're more graceful. Meanwhile, keep a distance and space that is appropriate. Being closer and closer to others doesn't necessarily mean the best for both of you, but do keep some distance at the time, may create beauty and more graceful, okay? You don't see someone nagging, bragging, or like showing off or very sticky, being very graceful, do you? You see the opposite, someone like a queen, keep their distance to servants and others. Let me see if there's any keywords before we finish. Oh my god, there's a key here. So this one gives me the feeling that you're equipped with what you need. You have the door in front of you, and now you have discovered your key. If you do keep aware of all the information I have brought in this video, you should have enough clues to unlock the door. With the key in your hand, you can do it. And you have the full support and protection from your inner child and your divine protectors and spirit guides. I think this is all I have for you, my beautiful group number 2. This is the first time I'm doing 5 groups in one video, so feel free to let me know what you think and anything to improve on. I really hope you enjoyed. Best of luck. Feel free to support Divine Light, and I'll see you in my future videos. Bye. Okay, my beautiful group number 3, if you have picked this bottle, this will be your reading. All about your inner child. And let's check out your keywords for today. Trust. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. Interesting. So this card is talking about trust. Let's see what is going on with the situation. We have 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Page of Swords. Ooh, I see a quite assertive personality here. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, is that why? 10 of Wands. Okay. 5 Swords reversed and 5 Cups. Yeah, maybe why they are saying to trust, because there's still 2 cups upright, even though I see you going through a stage, and this stage may not be as familiar as the one that you used to, or the one you just finished on. Ooh, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. I do pick up this tiring, stagnant feeling that you're uncertain about what's going to happen in the future, because you used to be so certain and so sure about the goals and aspirations and what you want, how to achieve them, and somehow right now you're kind of stuck in between this energy that you're not certain or a bit a bit afraid to step out or to make a decision based on your judgment. Something had happened to put you off. Maybe mistrust someone who you thought was good for you, and something that has made you down this way, that a little bit of trust might help you out of the current stagnant. And this energy may be from your inner child. Back then, you were quite assertive about how to make things happen, how to work things out, and maybe to borrow a bit of that trustworthy energy from your inner child can help you going through the current stagnation. I don't know what you're currently going through, but 10 of Wands here, I'm pretty sure it's manageable. The mass majority situation that got you stuck is your negative imagination. And let's not feed negativity any more energy, shall we? When you're more positive and more assertive, these negative energies can't get near to you. But when you're doubting yourself, that's when these negative energies coming to you. I think this just going through phases and pick up your trust. Trust yourself, those strength back up again. We have the Spiral Dancer. Circuitous route, so definitely something you had experienced before. Maybe you forgot about it. Maybe you can trace back your memory trying to get it back to you. Maybe you used to gone through this wondering about self-doubt energy. You might be going in between these two energy, like jumping in between. I know what to do. I know how to get it right. Am I worth it? Am I doing it right? Why do people criticizing me? You might be jumping between the two energy throughout. And this is telling you trying to pick myself up and get back in the game. That's life. That kind of feeling. You know what to do. You just temporarily stuck. It's very temporary because I see you get back on the game once again. It's nothing challenging at all because you've been through this. You can make it. Trust yourself. You're very strong, especially your inner child. It's very strong. Let's see these two cards. We have the web. Yes, although you have the first word, synchronicity. So although you have experienced these things before, ups and downs, setbacks, and get back on the game, but this every time it actually makes you stronger than before. It's like making a web, you know. It seems to be the same thing over and over, but the more you do, the more familiar you are, the more efficient you are, the more clear-headed you are. So you're actually secretly improving regardless how much you know about the situation, because you may have self-doubts, but you're actually improving. The web is bigger and bigger, you know, and the overall, when you look at this, it's getting easier because you know what to do and more efficient. It must be a lot more difficult when you started it, and you are on what, level 4 now? It's at least the 4th time you're doing this. People do forget sometimes that they actually have defeated this level, but then when they come back, they're like, oh, what do I do? But as you go through it, the memory comes back. You're like, actually, I think I know what to do. I feel like I've done this before. It's because you did do it before and you forgot about it. And then it felt like a new challenge, but actually you have done it and you won. See the prison wave here? Self-sabotage, yeah. Like I said, the problem here are majorly your own negative illusions. You're a lot better than what you give yourself credit for. You know, you're actually an angel with wings, and yet the way how you see yourself, it's, you know, your eyes are covered, your body's strained, you're not looking at the situation, you're sort of avoiding. It's like, although you're so bright, although you're so beautiful, so capable, so strong, so intuitively correct, But this negative, overwhelming feeling and energy that you're currently going through is blinding you. Imagine someone trying to manipulate you, right? They trying to cover your eyes so you can't see the light. And while you're in the dark, they just feed you all the negativity. Okay, try and imagine someone doing that to you, except it's your own shadow self doing it to you. This situation probably happened multiple times as you grew up, and this still is currently with you up to now. I really do think you might need to communicate with your inner child about this situation, because you give yourself very little credit for what you're capable of. 10 of Wands isn't what everyone can do, and you can. You deserve to give yourself some credit for. I would probably suggest you do journaling. I found journaling being a very, very good way to communicate with your inner child. Because, like, last time I got lost and I was in this self-doubt situation, I was like, why is this happening? I checked on my diaries and trying to see how was I during whatever year and time. I just noticed, do you know what? I was so amazing. I just didn't remind myself enough. The fact that I beat or defeated how many competitors in the past, that shows my capabilities. But when I'm in self-doubt, I wasn't able to see that, So if you used to journal, maybe pick them up, try and look for those, try and talk to your inner child within the media of journaling. Or maybe if you have social media, back then when you were younger, what kind of things do you post? What kind of things do you say? Try to communicate with yourself. Try leave a comment even, that way you're kind of actually communicating with your inner child. Try heal that self-doubt, trying to protect yourself from these illusional negativities, because they're not true. If they're true, I'll tell you, but they're illusions. I think some people might be quite unfair to you when you were little, that caused you self-doubt. And as you grow, that part of you is not fully healed. That little piece of you still jump out from time to time to criticize you. And I don't think it's fair, because you're so capable. I want to get you a postcard, and I think they're going to be very helpful, hopefully. Okay, we got 2. It might be hard to believe you will ever get to where you want it to go. Feel the way you want to feel and find peace and security. But you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of these attachment of achieving certain results. It's easy to get caught in an endless loop of wantingness so that you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits and something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. And the truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Love you so, so much. I think this message might be from your spirit guide or your divine protector. They want you to jump out of the loop, because when you're in self-doubt, it's not easy to get out. Give yourself more credit. You have wings. You should focus on what you're capable of, instead of not meeting the current goal to set you back, but trying to look back how many goals you have achieved. And short-term goals not being met might be a good thing for you in the long term. Try pick those moments up again. And the second message here, postcard we have is, Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left off for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap. No matter how dangerous it might seem, well, Hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we're here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. Is that how you grow and improve? Is to get into this and feel the difficulty, and then you get out, and then you're on the next stage, a higher level. Some people do learn from that. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. Oh my god, I felt that. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself that is the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Yeah, wow. Maybe try and pick up the swords energy here again and make that Knight of Swords back up, you know. Have that drive, because right now it's reversed. It's kind of got setbacks. But try and make it upright again. Learn from the Page of Swords. Being independent and cut the string, and then trying to become that. Interesting. I want to get you some keywords, something you might have equipped but forgotten, something you might need it to hear, something might to do with your inner child's message. Let's see. I know this one from the back is the love. Yay. Love. You deserve love. We have fearless. Yeah, it talks about jumping to the next, jump out of the loop. You got to be brave and fearless to jump, right? And then we also have trust. Yeah, trust that your divine protector, your angels are protecting you. So trust them. You will land safely. That's what they want to tell you. This is very interesting. I want to get you some lucky charm before we finish. Ooh, the time here. Yes, there's a lot to say. So when it comes to, it's 9 o'clock. When it comes to clock or time, people like to have schedules. Like, it's time to do this, and if you don't do it, the deadline. Why do they call it a deadline, not a living line? Because they're trying to give this pressure and stress to make things happen at a certain period. But if time is an illusion for us 3D dimension creatures, maybe there are better timing to do things that doesn't have to stick with the schedule. When you're more matured, when you're actually certain about things, maybe that's a better timing than deadlines, having to do something, And also here, I think because it's 9 o'clock, most of the time is when people start working, right? I think. Checking at 9 o'clock. And this time, I think it's trying to tell you that you are actually ready this time to get out and adventure or jump into the next stage. And the bird here is also, some people think that bird can be a pet to be captured in a cage. When it comes to this one, there's no cage. You're free. You have always been free. Okay, the only thing that capturing you is your own illusions that may have been with you for a while now. So like I said, try and communicate with your inner child. Maybe leave a comment. Try and communicate with the younger you. See if you can show any improvements to have more recognition from what you have done before, to check out all the achievements you did that you overcome. Give yourself more credit. You're free the way you are. You're incredible. Trust the process. Okay, I think that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. This is the first time doing a 5-group pick a card reading, so feel free to leave me any comments and suggestions. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to support Divine Light. Best of luck, and I wish to see you in my future videos. Bye. Okay, my beautiful group number 4, if you pick this bottle, this will be a reading all about your inner child. I'm very aware that your card is in reversed. I did think of making it upright, but I thought, you know what, it's reversed for a reason. So let's find out your keywords for your pile. Time to decide. Yeah. Make a decision now so you can move forward. And that being reversed, I think is the idea that you need to move forward, but maybe not exact right now. So like you can take half of the message here. And this is a really beautiful flower. If I have a big garden, I want to plant lots of them, and then the passengers, pedestrians, whatever, seeing them having a good day, you know. Imagine that. So, what is it that you have to make a decision on? Beautiful group number 3. Queen of Cups. I think you're aware of what's going on. 4 of Wands. Ooh, what is this? The Devil reversed. 6 of Pentacles here. Okay, the cards kept dropping like this. This is the first time I'm having picking cards like this. The Empress. Why does it kept dropping one by one? It's just the Fool in reversed. Okay, 2 more. This is it. Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands in reversed. Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, and Devil in reversed. Is there any illusions that might have hindered your judgments at this stage? Do you smell something funky and you're not sure what it's about to make the decision yet? Or is it because you're so used to the past pattern and not sure to make a further step with the current situation? Kind of feel like, do you want to stay in the comfort zone where you are totally in control because you're so used to it? Or do you want to try and go further, but you felt insecure somehow because you have no idea about the unknown? I think overall it's pretty positive for you because the Knight of Pentacles here, the Empress, no matter what, I think you're going to gain something out of it. Because 6 of Pentacles here is your theme card. I think you're a very loving, warming person who would like to give out, you know, either your energy, your time, or material assets. You like to help and give out. So I think your guardians and protectors and angels are really, really planning something good for you. But of course, we do have the Fool in reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed. So maybe your instinct is correct that something is hidden for you at this moment, that you're not sure if this is what you want or if this is the best for you. That's why they want you to make a decision. Maybe not now, but do consider this decision while you're making it. Let's see if there's any more clues. The Fire Prince, optimism. That's interesting. I think they want you to be optimistic, but not blindly trust the situation, if that makes sense. We also have the Hungry Ghost, obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Yeah, I did mention about getting used to something and uncertain about moving forward or next step sort of thing. I think it'll be up to you which one, when you're ready, really. Sisters of the Seasons, cycle of growth. Maybe you have experienced enough in a current situation and the divine want to push you forward to the next cycle. Natural law and divine order. Oh my god, I said that and then I noticed it says divine order here. So yeah, 17 here. So I think your inner child is in this quite complete state where they know exactly how to handle things. But when it comes to new further states, it might be out of your inner child's capability or familiarity. You may not be familiar with the coming unknown stage or cycle, and that might have got you a bit uncertain. Because it's true, unknown is scary, I can tell you that, because we don't know what's going to happen, especially with someone so experienced and so confident about dealing things that you used to know. Unknown can be different for you. Let's see if there's any messages from the angels helping you out. We have helping others is helping yourself. I literally mentioned that you might be a really giving person. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command. Love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, you don't have to be Christian, because I'm not, but I think this card here might have multiple meanings. One of them is you have been giving a lot. This might be the time to receive. And another info here is trying to think in the other person's shoes. Why do they plan this? Why do they, put you two in the situations, the current situations? What's their intentions in this case? Other than getting so used to your angle, trying to shift perspective on the other party at this time. And if you have been helping others all the time, this time might be the time being helped. That could be another thing. I want to get you some animal tarot, see if there's any information that might be helping you. Ego. You may feel that you are trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. Okay, so I did mention from the beginning that you might instinctively felt something that's wrong. And I think that could be your ego speaking because you're just not certain about unable to control the situation completely. Because the devil is in reversed, so the situation may not be as bad as you thought. Just don't blindly believe in everything. Meanwhile, keep that positivity from the Fire Prince. You are capable of dealing the situation even if it's unknown and you're not trapped. None of the cards here signifies trapped, but rather open your arms to receive blessings. If you and your inner child were so used to the past pattern, this could be a very great way to break the cycle and learn something new. Have a bit of adventurous spirit. Try go, go, go. But because your key flower is reversed, so it's not a rushing decision to make. You gotta make a choice, but it doesn't have to be now. Kind of like cats, you never know what's their next move. When there's a cup on the table, you don't know if they're gonna flip it down or they're just gonna touch it maybe. Your current situation is kind of like trying to predict a cat's next move or behavior without giving them exact orders. It's easier to predict a dog than a cat, but cat has more possibilities because they're more flexible. So you want to try something different this time. It'll be fun, I'm pretty sure, because you're a very loving, giving person, and I'm pretty sure your angel wants what's best for you, the highest intention for you. Maybe just try it out, see what happens. I want to get you some keywords to help you. We have grace. I'm sure you're a very grace person. We also have faith, even if it's going through the unknown, but do have some faith. We also have blessed. I literally said you're blessed. And yes, you are very blessed. And this word is like bold, it's darker and bigger and more stood out in comparison to these two. So no matter what, trust that the divine wants what's best for you. They have the highest intentions for you, okay? And keep those words in mind. You'll be fine. And then I want to get you some lucky charm before we finish. Okay, one bead is over there and sparkly ball. Sorry, the disco ball that's very sparkling. You're too shine bright for me to make any comments, really. You know what you want. Once you step out, you're gonna be brighter than before. You're very well protected and blessed. You can do this. Even if the current decision isn't to be made imminent, but you know the right way. Follow your instincts and you'll be fine. God bless you. You don't have to be Christian, but I just felt that. God bless you. Okay, I think that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 4. And this is the first time I'm making a 5 group video in one pick a card reading. So feel free to let me know what you think, anything to improve on, and best of luck. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to support Divine Light, and I wish to see you in my future videos. Bye. Okay, my beautiful group number 5. This is the first time doing a 5 group pick card reading, so yay, this is exciting. If you have picked this bottle, here will be your reading all about your inner child. Let's see. Your keyword here is new idea. Your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you are on the right path. That's a very big confirmation from the divine. So my idea about having 5 groups today is confirmed, because you being my first group number 5 is actually my first new idea. I'm really happy that resonated. But yeah, when it comes to you, if you have some new idea in your head, again, it's a big confirmation. We're both being confirmed about having this new idea then. Crab apple. Let's see. Does tarot has anything here for us? Justice in reverse. What else we got there? Okay, is this an original idea, or is this something not known enough? Either something independent or something not the trend yet. You're not a follower. A follower won't have new ideas. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. Yeah, I do feel things gathering slowly but surely on the right path for you. Knight of Cups in reversed. There's no imminent achievement at this stage, but because we have the star being the last card here, it will happen one day as long as you continuously put your attention and energy into it. Queen of Swords here, do cut out anything that doesn't serve you during the time, because not everyone may understand you, but you understand you, your higher self, your intuition, even the divine is here protecting you, guiding you, and supporting you. So do block or get rid of energy that doesn't serve you during this time. The Lovers here, I think that could be a really beautiful idea you have, because this card is right below the new idea. I feel like you have given birth to this new idea, and as it manifests, it will become more and more complete. It's kind of like structuring a house, maybe. You know, first you just have it on paper. Actually, first you only have an idea, and then you draw it on paper, and then maybe you draw it on computer, you know, software, and then eventually when you practice on it, so on and so forth, then eventually a house is built. But at this stage, I think you're just slowly but surely on the right path. So how is this information related to our inner child? We have the Phoenix. Ooh, I love this card. And the Lady of Lightning. So Phoenix, we have resurrection, surrender to change. That's again a big confirmation for your new idea. And then when it comes to lightning, surprises, something shock. Total paradigm shift. Ooh, I think divine really want you to keep going, because this is dope and you're gonna be great. What is this new idea? This is really cool. Divine's fully supporting you. The Lady of the Lightning also have this goddess energy, not to mention the Phoenix. This does feel original, if not something rare, but it's a really, it has this assertive energy, no hesitance. You're already on this path, and meanwhile, you will thrive, totally thrive. When things seem to be a dead end, it's a new beginning for you. I love that. Oh, there's one more card that I wanted to talk. Ooh, the Queen of the Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Okay, so this actually came out when I was putting the cards away, so we can put this as the last card. The Queen of the Light here. Oh, look at the stars. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a perfect Libra. It's perfect balance. Look at this, 2 lights. And so how are these related to our inner child? Is it because You kept learning and grow and break through the formality of like same trend as a phoenix, maybe. Things go up, things go down, things go dead, rebirth. Is that how it is? Or maybe you kept bringing surprises to the world and it's the world's bringing surprises back to you. You are not a traditional boring person. You are a very interesting, talented soul to have the Lady of the Lightning with you. You may even have some magic within you, the Phoenix here. It's a legendary creature, rebirth, renew. It's like when a river is dry, with your appearance, it's thriving again. Okay, anything to do with your inner child here. Water your garden. I literally said the river is dry. Okay. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yes. Yeah, I did mention about the energy from death to rebirth. So do make sure you don't overwork yourself. Work, rest, and play. And when it comes to water a garden, enough is enough. Then we can take a rest. Okay, do take care. I think self-care here might be a big thing that you need to focus on. I understand that people have their goals and ambitions. I think the whole reading here trying to tell you that you're on the right path. This is perfectly fine and it will happen in the future. But at this very moment, other than only focusing on the outside, do focus on self-care too. Love your inner child and your inner child loves you. Water yourself, drink more water and take lots of rest needed. Water a garden. Because garden, I don't know, water plants is, when it comes to human too, we're mainly assembled by the element of water anyways, right? So take as much as you need. Rest, nourishment, body care, they're gonna help you progress even more, okay? Your life is a canvas. Artist, what did I say about original ideas and, not traditional? Manifestation, create accountability. Wow, your life is a canvas. So yeah, I do feel this artist vibe. I think really a beautiful appearance comes from within, when you are powerful within you, when you are fulfilling inside, you would have this positive, charming energy that appear on your appearance. Does that make sense? When people see someone, they feel like, oh, I don't like this person's energy. Maybe they have self-doubts. Maybe they are torturing themselves inside. And I think the card here trying to tell you to feed yourself from inside, trying to water yourself. Do you want to enjoy the moments when you take breaks? You don't have to work. Especially when it comes to the artist vibe. Take breaks is very essential to let your strings loose for a while instead of hold it tight all the time, because it's not about working machine. You're not a machine. You're someone of a creator. You need ideas to flow. You need to be in this relaxation mode. Queen of the light. Even light take rests, We have like absolutely darkest day in each year, and we have the brightest day each year. Even God take a break on Sunday, and even the light take breaks. So you ought to take breaks when you need to. Okay, no pushy, no rush. Ideas flow when you're most inspired, not when you work the hardest. And I have a postcard here for you and your inner child. We know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creations of spirit in total awe. Always unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea or perfection and see through your eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter, for there's always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Love you like crazy. So that's a postcard from your spirit guide trying to help you and your inner child to improve on your current situation. Let me see if there's any keywords for you. See the furthest. Enough. Yeah. Work enough. Then you can rest. Rest enough. And then you can come back. Then we have grace. Yes. Artist energy. And imagine. Yeah. When people are tired, they just too tired to imagine things. So you gotta take enough breaks. Trust you're equipped with what you need. Trust the process. Don't overwork yourself and let people be the way they are. Take what you need and that'll be enough. Okay? Feel this balance. Try to find a balance in life. Okay? Let's see. Draw some lucky charm for you before we finish. Did someone come out? No. Oh, we have a key. This is like a flower patterned key. It's a flower in the middle. So I think the way to unlock the door or overcome the current situation is try play it naturally. Lose control. Try go with the flow. Whatever you feel like at the moment. Like plants, they grow naturally. No matter how long you spend staring at them, they grow at their own pace. So let it be. Like lightning as well, it's a natural thing. You can't just wait there and, look at the sky. When is it going to be in the next lightning strike? It happens naturally, There's no perfect timing for it. You can try, but when it happens, it happens. And yeah, give me this natural feeling to let it be. Okay, this is all I have for you, my beautiful group number 5. This is the first time, like I said, making a 5-group pick a card reading, so feel free to comment, like and subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to support Divine Light, and best of luck. I wish to see you in my future videos. Bye. So something did come out. And it's a little metal flower. I had to record this because before I changed before I cleared the energy, I noticed that there is a little charm came out. I felt something came out, but I didn't pick it up. So it's like a little metal flower, kind of resonated with the key actually. So yeah, go with the flow. It can be big or small. Nothing's compulsory for you.